Right. Hello, good morning. Oh, it's been a while. Gotta be honest, I didn't have to look at the game for a while. But I still am going to try to get the other stuff. +1 media spell amount. Wait, so that's 2 medias? Conjure material spell amount, that's probably not relevant. Sling tower, I'm not gonna use those. So, last time, melee damage, seconds regeneration spell, recombobulate the tile power rate. So last time I went and beat a map. Over 41 days, so that's neat. Elemental Bolt Tower Energy cost, now that's very nice to have. That's extremely nice to have. Efficient trash burning, also nice to have. And lastly, very good. Hollywood spell radius and better market prices. I'm probably not using the market as much as I should. So, we have beaten, or I have beaten. Still feels a bit weird to talk about we. Anyway, I've beaten Survival Island. And there's actually something I wanted to check. But I'm not gonna do it right this moment. I'm gonna leave it a little bit. I want to probably do that at night. Not at night, but after a night. And otherwise, what we're going to do today is try to make it so I have enough food. Let me refamiliarize. Resources, food and water rate went up 1063. What? It is summer, day 41, which means it's 2 days to autumn, I think. That of natural causes. Okay, what I want to do, and this might be a problem, is the migration way station. 2 of them up here, coupled with 2 courier stations also up here. Yeah, gonna have to refamiliarize myself with all of that. I'm not gonna upgrade these because it's not gonna be necessary. And then what I want to try, and then I will do that at most tomorrow. For now I want to build the migration station and upgrade that. Oh, we're still building that. So, right. But what I want to do basically is get all my stuff fixed and then send people over to the next map. There is only one option I can take, so at least no decision to make. And I have 1100 vegetables. I don't know why, I don't remember. I don't remember why I have so many vegetables. I also have way too few rations, which I don't know if that's because I don't have enough kitchens, or because I have too few rangers. What's the reason? What we can, of course, do is destroy a little bit of terrain. About here. To get more chicken coops and animal pens. I want to make sure that I have the greatest amount of food production I can have, so that we can send food over to the new area. Arthur Robert, enough human child has been born. And then what I want to try after 1 day, because I want to make sure it's done, I want to make sure we have as much time as possible is to basically just get rid of this to see if the corruption respawns. Because I don't know if it does, and I kind of want to find out. I know that the corruption respawns if it's connected to other corruption, if corruption still exists. That I have seen often and off. But I don't know if just having corruption out, just having a free spot causes corruption. I hope it doesn't, because I would honestly be kinda bad. But I don't know. What I can, of course, do while there is no corruption around, and let me just once again make sure that is the case. Yeah, I forgot I can just check here. Monsters, total corruption, 0. Okay, my stations have been completed. Upgrade them. And upgrade these. And they're also gonna need workers. Now, what I can reduce, I think, for now, is occultists. I think I can get rid of a whole lot of occultists, simply because we don't really need the energy anymore. Water masters, I'm gonna get 2. And then when I get new chicken coops, right, that's civics. Have to clucker coops to be precise. Have to get myself back into this. Right, I'm gonna get rid of that requires 2 more, so 2 more. Gonna get rid of that so I can build additional farms as well. Because this area, if possible, should just fill out or supply the next area for basically the first like 7 to 14 days, if at any way possible. Oh right, that's holy potatoes, not rocks. Is that why I had so much food? Possibly. Oh well, I hope we can just make more. It's 403, that's 403. And that should fit a kitchen. Yes. And then we can gather water down here. Otherwise, today is honestly not a whole lot is gonna happen. I'm gonna set up the migration station and the courier station, then I'm gonna ship stuff. I will not today start the new map. I can already tell you that. Simply because I first want to get back into the game. Because I haven't played in a while. And then, as soon as I have done that, I will see. I'll probably then play the next map, gonna be honest. I don't know how many more updates I actually planned for the game. I think there are some planned, which would be nice, would be fun to see, would be fun to look at those. And honestly, at the rate I'm going currently in this game, it's probably gonna be a while until I'm done. A long while. Pass grown up, pass grown up. Okay. Okay, I may need to upgrade a few of these. Then again, I should just have the materials. I do have the materials just at hand, so it's not really an issue. And I do have enough workers until we get to the point where I sent them overseas, where I sent them elsewhere. So So that's enough crystals, I'm pretty sure. Can build the farms. We do still get nomads, which is good to see. Faith is at an all-time, is basically at maximum. Nomads coming in from down there. Oh yeah, I should actually maybe just... I can, at this moment, get rid of this. And I don't think I'll ever need to rebuild these walls. I'm not sure whether the corruption will respawn. I hope it doesn't. Just so this is a full victory over the corruption. That would be nice. If it does respawn, then I'm just gonna... Because I'm basically just gonna get rid of one ancillary. And if it does respawn, I'm just gonna rebuild it, and that's fine. We should be able to just completely rebuild an ancillary over the day. What I'm also gonna do is get rid of these. So we have a just straight path to the ancillary building space. Join your village, join your village, join your... Right, it's 6 people. I have 36 additional worker slots open, so just fill out the courier suppliers, fill out the crystal harvesters, and the farmers. Yeah, the farmers are probably gonna take up a few more slots in the very next minutes. And bottlers, water masters. I'm gonna be honest, bottles is the only resource I will always have enough of. So I'm not really worried about those. This is done. So I can just immediately rebuild this ancillary where it becomes necessary. I have looked at the next map, and it is basically a 2-part map where you have a river in the middle. So I'll just decide whether I'll go left or right, and it's honestly probably gonna be left. And yeah, it's probably gonna be left, the west side. Then use the river as a natural barrier, wall along the river, and have then again a wall like this set up. But then I'll probably try to have, like, every 5 nights or something, I'm gonna try to extend the wall. Which wasn't really an option in this one, but the next one it should more easily be possible. I have no idea whether these additional kitchens make any difference in our ration production, but I'm gonna set them up anyway. Right, upgrade you. More farmers. Upgrade you. We have 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 0 out of 6, okay. I also can still revive people here. Which I don't need the charm spell anymore, so let's go take that. Lord Ayut has grown up. I do like the little doggo courier golems. Bit disappointed, or actually kind of sad, that they're just single use and explode the second they fulfill their mission. How many building slots do I have? I still can build 9 ancillaries, so it's not really an issue. Right, these farms, so I can produce food. If possible, I would love if this area could produce enough food to ship the maximum per day to the other area. I highly doubt that will be the case, because honestly I still do not know. I do know the basics of food production, but at some point it just completely overtakes anything I can produce, and I do not know how to make that better. Also, there are still apparently god walls somewhere. Oh right, these. Get rid of them, they are no longer needed. And finally... Nope. No more good walls, perfect. This will probably... yeah, they will just carve a path there. Then... continue upgrading. Crops are dying, which ain't great. Fill out the farmer slots. Do I only have one water purifier? Alright, out of building slots. I do, however, still only have 2 housing slots open, so let's upgrade these. For we still get new people in. Yeah, at some point you just reach more consumption that I have any idea how to offset out with production for food. I'll probably have to go look at some resources to fix that problem of mine. I wonder, can blood moons still happen? Probably. If an eclipse happened, does it do anything? If there's no corruption? Probably not. Established farm has been completed. Immediately fill it with farmers. The next established farm will be complete in a second. The mood is coming in right now. And it's done. Farmer. Otherwise, not a lot is happening. My vacation is unfortunately over. However, Monday is a holiday, so at least I can add another day. Also, happy Easter, should you celebrate that. Which I at least officially do. Don't know really. Crops are dying. I have 74 farmers. The problem is that they all live quite a ways away. Okay. Establish clucker coop. No cluckers in there yet. And then the established animal plan also does not yet have any animals in there. Now, if I need additional buildings, I can effectively, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like build an ancillary somewhere. Just so we have the building slots if I destroy this one, because we already have more buildings than we should be able to have. Oh right, because I got this gate back, didn't I? I got these gates back. Right, so fix up that. But yeah, if need be, I can basically just get rid of all of my towers, since those are no longer necessary in any way, shape or form. And I could get rid of these, but I'm gonna leave all of that up just because it's basically part of the village's history at this point. Then upgrade the kitchen. Farmers, fill those up. Upgrade the kitchen. I will try to revive if I see any ghosts popping up. We are out of wood. I completely forgot. Yeah, in summer the stuff regrows slower. Bit disappointing. This needs to be upgraded once more. I forgot, that can still happen. Where are they dropping? Down here. Where's the fire elemental? Right, so that's still a concern. That fire elementals can spawn. Where's the healing aura? Healing aura. Okay, so not ideal. There are still ways to get basically like level 100 enemies just smack dab in the middle of my village. I would prefer if that weren't the case, but I don't think I can ever prevent that in any way. Right. For your crime of killing someone, also you don't work. Just burned to death. We do have an 80 vessel. I will need to check to just revive people today. Upgrade the kitchen. Upgrade the kitchen. Upgrade the ancillary. Upgrade the migration station. How's the food looking? Not great. And the courier station. I can already see it. You can already see the food going down tomorrow. I'm pretty sure this was just because I motivated land on the potatoes all day. It says the monsters are restless, however, nothing is spawning due to, you know, nothing to spawn from. So that is fine. Established kitchen has been completed. Let's up the cook count as well. I don't think that's actually gonna do anything as long as I don't have enough animals. To put into the kitchen. Screwing up. I don't think I currently have any work to do for you. Okay, so these are now done, as are the courier stations. So, after preparations, and once again, I have no idea if this is sufficient, but what I'm gonna do is actually just, if all of my boys live over there, I'm just gonna build the farms next to them. get the revive spell out. That's probably what I'm gonna do the entire night. If any ghosts actually appear, which currently isn't really the case. I'm just gonna have to keep my eyes out for that. No ghosts, no ghosts. At least they're all in about the same area. I wish there was a tower like the Crystal Motivator. Just for like food and wood and rocks. Because as of now it feels like it... well, it doesn't feel like... the crystals are basically the only one that have a building to increase the spawn rate of the material. Okay. Can upgrade you immediately. Can upgrade you immediately. And I think I can upgrade you immediately. I do be running out of wood. But honestly, it's probably not really an issue. Okay, upgrade this farm as well. Still no ghosts, huh? Love the feeling of not being attacked at night. We have 8 cooked meat somewhere. It's not in the kitchen. I assume it's probably in the doghouses. Speaking of, okay, not enough. Not too many dogs yet for the doghouses. Right, farm, farm, farm. Just make this entire area a gigantic cornfield. Or actually, like, I don't remember what we are currently growing. I think we're growing cacti. And holy potatoes. And some carrots. Is there corn actually in the game? I don't think there is. Alright. I think I can actually lose even more of the cultists. I think if I have 4 of those, that's fine. Grab me this ancillary. Then upgrade the farm, and the farm, and the farm, as well as the farm, and the farm, and the farm. Ruben Vela has been born. No more ghosts at this moment. During the nights when we were attacked, especially the last nights when everything is just extremely high level, I didn't really have time to pay attention to reviving. And I'm pretty sure most of them actually died during that time. One out of 10, 7. Still 0 out of 6. I don't know if more farmers tends better to the animals. I have no idea how that works. There's a wild clocker. But without the corruption out here, animals should also spawn around there. I don't know if there is a set capacity of how many animals can spawn in just the map, or if that's dependent on how much area there is. Okay. The farms are being upgraded. We have 600 buckets of water, okay. Maybe slight overkill. But I already can see it's gonna be in the negatives this time, the food. Upgrade the large ancillary again. Autumn will arrive tomorrow. They're currently providing the vegetables to be planted. And yeah, food went down massively. Though that's honestly, now I think about it, it's probably because it's summer. Not quite sure. Okay. What we can start doing. And I think every one of these can deliver like 15 resources. So I'm gonna try and do this in 15 steps. And yeah, there is only one region we can go to, which is Silver Coast. Patricia Highsmith has become an older. Can I? Courier. No, I need to click. I have 570 trash cubes, which is also not great. Trash cubes went down. Okay, that's fine. Do I? Boy, where's my lumber shack? Yeah. I think I might just go ahead and motivate land a little bit. To go grab some more trees. And hope nobody gets trapped in the trees. Happy Wolf. Keith Ellison, Katie Manning, George Cower, Leonard Nirnoy, Ute Pinza, Steve King, Marina Goodale. So that's 8 more, which I do have enough housing for, just about. Rafe Adler, now I do no longer have enough housing for them. Should have waited a second, so we get the rain buff. Gotta be honest, I hate that it always, the second you do that, it immediately halts all production, because everybody just turns around to see why there's wood growing. I mean, honestly, understandable, but still I would prefer if it weren't the case. They are also now caught within the forest. So let me go ahead and grow more and more, in hopes to get them out. You shall walk on tree tops. It's gonna be terrifying if you're just standing there and the forest grows around you. As if to eat you. Holy shit, I just realized it's Gravy Tosh. Why are you a lumberjack and not, I don't know, a ranger? Brian Keating and Thomas these have grown up or become an elder respectively. This should... Yep. Okay, they're now moving over the treetops towards safety. And that should be enough. And then I'm just gonna mark all of this for harvesting. Great. While we are also still doing that, let me get some potatoes back. Bit of Elgros? It's a courier golem. So no, it is not a rose. Okay, we have 2 of 6 sugars in there now. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anybody so much as touch an egg. No idea if they produce eggs. They should, I guess, but I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Ah, right, that reminds me. Get rid of that. We have no longer corruption resistance down there. It is not respawning corruption. Oh, that is wonderful. Nope, the corruption threat is not going down for some reason. Okay. So, what this now means for me, like, get rid of all of these? At least the last row I think I can get rid of. These ones, the ones that are upgraded, who have defended my village for actual generations, they can stay. They can be around. Okay, so these holy potatoes should once again provide me with food for a little while. There's sufficient amount of food. And then I just have to hope I can repeat what I did here in the next map. Now the next map, since it's basically split in 2, it has a very, very obvious set where the corruption goes and where you go. And it's basically half and half. I think the east side is a little bit smaller, but it should be enough area for the corruption that I can prepare accordingly without too much issue. Yes, dismantle them. Then, let's start sending stuff. I don't need ballistic bolts. Oh right, ballistic. I was just wondering, why do I have ballistic bolts? I don't have arrow towers. I do want to send like 30 of these, and I think 15 of those. Actually, I don't think I need to send any of that, but I want to send 30 of these. I also want to send 30 wood and rock and crystals. I don't know why I have so many keys. And then, and this could be an issue, send rations. No corruption coming back. That's wonderful. Exactly as I hoped it would be. So I'm currently sending the relevant materials. Let's also send... Oh, bottles is under recovery, isn't it? Yeah. Also, send that daily. Okay, I went daily everywhere. That's great. Then what we're also gonna send is like... Why do I have 440 bows? What? Why do I have 440 bows? Where are those? Okay, there are 4 in this. How many can an artillery yield? 16. How do I have 440? Oh, they're just carried by all my people, right? Don't send trash, don't send ammo. I think we can just send 20 of those once. And then 30 of each daily should be fine. Again, I'm not really sure, because the only other time I've did this, I was not successful. It is also now midday. I love that the corruption's not coming back. That's perfect. Nothing human child has been born. We do have... Do we have homeless... do we have unemployed people? No, we do have 5 more farmer slots for a grand total of 100. Then I don't think I need to send either of that. I don't think I need to send either of these. Leave before the evening. Number will turn red if they fail to meet the daily quota. Yellow in progress and green if completed. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on this for a little while. This is completed. Yeah, started the bottles late. The crystals are completed. Where they are going? Towards the top? Or what way are they going? They are leaving this way. Why? I don't know. Fritz Longhals. What a name. You'd get bullied at my school. Okay, so once again, the food is stable thanks to holy potatoes. The rations are not, which I think is mostly the case because we don't have enough animals to currently slaughter. Can we not do that? God damn it. Where is it heading? Down here. Keep an eye to make sure that, well, first off, thankfully, she died of old age and not of getting hit by a meteor. I don't see any fire elementals. So as of now, we are still fine. Okay, I think it's fine. Hate that that's still happening. So, how are we looking? Rations. You are still waiting for resources. Okay, reporting region. With 2 rations on your back. Lovely. Has grown up. We do apparently, I guess, have homeless people. Recently died. A heart. There's actually no homeless people. Exactly not a single one. Perfect. I'm gonna still upgrade. Actually, I'm not gonna upgrade. What we're gonna do now is start migrating people. Just send... It's 28 per day. So 56, 74, and 102, 130. Which I feel is a good amount to send over. And now we'll wait until they arrive. So this is basically just, I'm just gonna watch them leave. Now this will, if I'm not mistaken, start tomorrow, because as far as I recall, they set up in the morning and then leave during the midday. Yeah. Even specifically says that it will not start until the next day. Also, I just realized it can't be 130 because 280 divided by 5 is divided by 2 is 140. So my biggest concern is once again the food and the fact that I don't have enough of it. How's the production rate actually looking for specifically? Rations. Going down. Not great. We had a little bit of going up at some point. I think that's mostly the case if the animal pens are full and then the rangers bring more animals in. So currently we are looking for 3 more animals in the animal pen. Clucker coops are filled. So any more cluckers should be slaughtered, and then any more animals should be slaughtered. I honestly do not know if additional animal pens increase the rate at which they're breeding. It just feels correct that they'd be breeding more because you simply have more animals that could breed. But I don't know if that's actually the case. We have not sent all the rations. Because I'm pretty sure we don't even have enough rations just out here. I think most of them are being carried by villagers. What I'm also gonna do. Gates and walls, wood fence. Simply to rein in our influence a little bit, just to make sure that animals actually can. But because I still don't know for sure, but it feels like they spawn less in your area of influence. Now over here, I think I'll actually just block this off again. Khajiit provisioner. That reminds me, check the market. Is there food to be bought? No. I can buy vegetables, but not rations, and rations is the thing I worried about. Because vegetables I can just easily get, thanks to the potatoes. Thanks to potato spell. Set that to +3. Since there is no corruption, I feel like the slowdown will be negligible. Melody the Rose has been born. That's fine. 8 out of 10. Yeah, the second they have like 8 out of 10, they get moved up to slaughter. Or they immediately stopped for some reason. Oh no, they're over here, right. That's fine then. Make me some rations. I really wish they'd stop eating the raw and cooked meat. And just leave it in favor of rations. So yeah, as soon as you have over, I guess that's like 3/4. Like 3/4. In the animal pen, they start slaughtering. And it's not necessarily all animal pens, it's just one animal pen. As soon as one animal pen is over, they go ahead and slaughter. And I guess for the clucker coops it's the same. Not sure if it's 2/3 full now, or also like 3/4. But I still don't know whether more animal pens means more animals breed. It's definitely not enough. There's a wild antler, go grab it. Right. The rangers, unfortunately, since it's dusk, will move to the front line. And patrol there, even though we don't technically have a front line anymore. But now we're just gonna wait for them to leave. And hopefully have enough food production that we can actually send rations after the people. Questions. If I reduce the population of, let's say, roes and antlers to nothing, so that we only have beefaloes in there, would that increase the breeding speed? I am not sure. Would be interesting to know, but honestly, I don't think I have the nerves to find that out by experimentation. Wait, that one's the one. Revive. Do they actually stuff dogs also in the airy vessels? Andrea the Clucker and Charles the Antler has been born. So we do have animals to slaughter. Yep, he's immediately bringing that Clucker to the kitchen. Okay, it appears that the clockers are not delivering as much meat as the other animals. I wonder if the game will have more updates. I think it does. I think it's been said that there will be more. I hope it includes easier ways to make food, because food is literally the only limiting factor I have most of the time. We have gone up to 107, which is 20 more than we had yesterday, I'm pretty sure. That's a doggo, okay. Range, that's fine. Things should spawn back there. I hope. And now, no, nothing. Again, it's gonna be a whole lot of just waiting for the people to leave. And not a whole lot else. And then as soon as all of them have left, I will stop. And next time, which now is, I think, I'm gonna do Rice Ruins a little bit more, a little bit more again, in comparison to literally not at all over the last like 2 months. Then next time I'd go probably into the new map and check that out and see if I can repeat what I did here. If not, I'll have to restart because I can't leave this map otherwise. I wonder if roast, beefaloes and antlers have different amounts of meat. Sienna fuegonosus. Dead of natural causes. She's realized Narcissus isn't part of TFT anymore, huh? Or at least at the moment. Someone's homeless? Yeah, it's gonna change the second, like, 28 people leave. Wild doggo. Do people bring their doggos with them? Sneeze there. Yeah, do people bring their doggos along with them when they're migrating? I don't think so. I haven't seen that yet, though I admittedly haven't used these too much yet. Then the question... Our next question I have is, how can I increase my food production? No. Oh, yeah, otherwise not a lot happening. This month is going to be exhausting though, April. Get a new kitchen. So I still have to clean up my my current kitchen. Have to sort what I'll still eat and what just gets tossed. Preferably nothing gets tossed, but I don't know for sure whether I can eat everything still that's in my cupboards. Would love to say pantry, but I don't have a separate pantry. Autumn has started, so that should mean that food grows better. Vegetables at least. Unfortunately, I don't think the autumn has any bearing on how fast the animals grow. What is, however, going to happen now is that the first people are going to prepare to leave. So this is ready to migrate, and these are the total migrated today. So people will start moving in to migrate. Wait, not yet. It's only dawn. It's not morning yet. The rangers can start hunting. That's 2 antlers. Is that all? That's actually not a whole lot. It's Vincent. There's our beefalo. So 3 things at this point. And there's a ghost down there. What are you doing? Any ghosts here? Nope. So I assume that their corpse probably died before they could put it into an Erie vessel. So ghosts just chilled down there. So that's at least 3 animals coming in today. Hopefully, depending on how the rangers are doing. Actually, that's another one. No, that's the wild beefalo that was down there. 2 wild antlers, 1 wild beefalo. Okay, people are preparing to leave the village. Which will lead to areas being understaffed, but that's fine. That's completely expected. And it's probably... Do I have to reduce numbers? I don't think so. Nobody Vegator. So 7 are prepared. No, and there's more prepared. This I don't think is accurate. Because if I look, I can already see that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's definitely a lot more than 7. I'd assume that it's probably 28. I assume that it always sends the most people it can. Meira eigene. Okay, there's another wild beefalo. Someone snatched it up. There is another wild rose. Go grab it. Grab it. Whoop. I love how the animals are just hanging around. Slightly confused. Slightly confused as to why they're upside down now. That's just a doggo. But that means we will have enough to slaughter again. And it looks like 12 meat from, I assume that was a clocker? Or maybe a roast, I don't know. Dr. Baldwin, Johnny Baldwin, Martha Baldwin. So there are 8 animals in this one. There are 7 here, 7 here, 7 there. A cooker's probably gonna go and nab one of these soon to be slaughtered again. Jadzia the Entler has been born. So we actually have 8 and 2 of those. So that's a rouse. The rouse provided that's 16 meat. Now, every raw meat is 1 cooked meat. Every cooked meat plus 1 vegetable is a ration. Okay, people have departed. Five. Again, just this list is more than what I've already departed. Okay, up to 138 rations. I'm not sure whether it's enough to stabilize. I hope it is. But I kinda doubt it, especially since some motherfucker stole the raw meat again. I wish, like, in theory I could just tell them, hey, do not eat the raw meat. Or the cooked meat, make rations that allow. Those are used for crafting, not for eating. Felix Durst, Sammy Duckworth, Steve Keating, Brie Larson, all departing. Full Silver Coast. 21 have left today. 22 have left today. Someone's still departing. $118 are still pending. And then tomorrow I'll have to check the food and water rate again. Again, this food is just going up because of the holy potatoes. I want to see a day without holy potatoes. Preferably now in autumn. Someone's getting slaughtered. Nomads, a band of nomads has arrived. This is why I'm not too worried about the job minimum, because we just get nomads, and again, they will not replenish it fully, but they will replenish it over time. Up to 139 rations. And I do think that's all the animals that will spawn today. So that's 6. Sounded like 8 people joining the village. Pistorius, Lal, Quail, Eilhart, Ziegler, DeWitt. And 10 in total. Unless an elder is still pending, but those always are. Yeah, the people really need to stop eating just the meat. Okay, let's see, and yeah, 28 I have left. So that is the number we were hoping for. We have sent basically everything, which means I can probably just up this amount and this amount, as well as maybe this amount and this amount. Rose has been born. That reminds me, actually, not that the Rose has been born, but I just remembered. I need to make sure that we are mining enough rocks. So let me go ahead and mark here. Since we do not have any amount of pressure at the moment in this map, I'm not gonna overly specify where and when something is being grabbed. Okay, we have animals here. Cook is on the way. Grabs a Rouse. And 0. The Rouse provides 16 meat, yes. And the Clucker provides 7 meat. So the animals are not equal. Then again, the clockers providing less meat isn't really an issue because they don't take up space here, but if, for example, the beefaloes provide 40 and the roes only 16, it would be sensible to just not have any roes, and instead just getting beefaloes. Is this actually still going up? Corruption threat? It kind of feels that way. Just gonna keep my mouse there and check for a little while. Actually, it's at about the second one. Up to 160. So we have started slaughtering more animals, which that seems good. That seems very nice. Can I actually just... Don't need to keep the mouse there, I'm just gonna make Godwall until we're at about where the corruption threat is right now. That's okay. So if it changes over this white line, that also isn't really accurate because the amount of essence I have changes. Oh, well, it's close enough, I guess. Beefalo has been born. Lovely of you to join us. 155 rations. Can I actually check animals total? Gender domesticated. Isn't the amount of domestication via ranger? Deaths, 12 needs. So there is no births for the animals. Total is 56, which is 4 times 4 would be 16, and then 4 times 7 would be 28 for a total of 52. And then you get some additional from domestication, etc. Doggos doesn't... Oh, yeah, right, the doggos do count. So clockers we have 8 and 7. Beefaloes we only have like 6. Antlers we have 4 and 7, 11. Rows we have 5 and 3, so 8. To 72. It seems to go upwards. It seems to move upwards, so that's great. Johanna Robot. The monsters seem restless. I do not care. Can we buy rations from you? Yes. Buy me all 55 rations. How much money do I have? 20,000, that's fine. Can I sell? Yeah, sell the bows. Also, like, sell the tower ammo. I will never again need this ammo. So just you toss all of it. Is there actually a sell all? Just infinitely? Apparently not. I'm gonna set it at 1,000, that's enough for now. That's fine. Wait, I can... Oh wait, that's sell, right, that's the sell price. I'm gonna leave these alone. Actually though, I don't think I need these anymore, so sell 100 iron ingots. I could sell my Yeti vessels, but I think I'd rather revive the people in them. Okay, 234 rations is going up. Zachary Highsmith. Highsmith is an awesome name. Right, 28, 56. Right, then it goes to 84. And then to 112 and then 140. Not 74 and then 92. Then 102. That was my mistake. In calculating how many people I have to send. I will definitely set up basically this same defense again. On the next map. I thought about putting it vertically into the river, but I don't think I can wall off enough before I do that. So that's not really an option, I don't think. Jared and Nissan. On the other hand, I probably don't need to get rid of as much water. Or maybe if I wall off as the outer wall first, that's a possibility. Though I have to leave space to get out. I'm gonna have to check. Oh shit, it is actually still going up. and actually notice it going up. So now that I know that, I can get a review. Elizabeth Coombs and has become an elder evident, has been born. There's a wild doggo out there. Is a key. Okay. Why are you sleeping outside? Oh, we don't have enough housing. Right. That would explain that. In which case, now there's enough housing. Now, upgrade, upgrade. Just go ahead and upgrade our housing once again. Apparently we haven't tossed out enough people. Did you really walk in there to eat a raw vegetable in front of the animals? What a move. Okay, the reinforced housing is being completed. That should once again last us for a while. Any ghosts? Any ghosts out here? I wonder if anything happens if we reach 100% corruption threat. The map just implodes or something. That actually makes me wanna just stick around until it's filled. Which, considering this went from here to here in a night, is like 5 more nights, which is about as long as I'd have to wait for the migration stations anyway. So, very much possible that I do see if anything happens today. Get me some of these chests and more keys. Also get, was a chest out here, wasn't there? Try to get that inside. It is probably a lot easier if the mountain is gone. Where did it go? There it go. Okay. We open chests, we get raw materials, we get site materials, so we can make more bows. Charles Oren Rumberger and Mark Q. Fritsche. What do we get here? More site materials. But mainly just raw materials and a few site materials. Nothing too special. Ah, ghost. See you. Now, if I understand correctly, only people that died violently, so not of natural causes, though that again is debatable, get put into an eerie vessel. Everything else, all the other guys are just basically just, yeah, they get put into eerie vessels so they can be revived. I don't know what's the diet of old age. They do not get revived. Well. Yeah, the ballista is gonna eat, yeah. Whoop. Bam, bam. Expect them to see the food, whether it went up or down. I assume that the vegetables stayed basically the same, but rations should have gone up. What does it tell me? Food went up very slightly. Vegetables went down, 95 down. Rations went up 109, okay. So that is acceptable. Ina's mum. However, now that this one is basically full, and I can assume that we have like 3 to 6 animal spawns. I already see 2 endless. And a ghost. Already see 2 endless, so if we assume that 3 to 6 animals spawn, we can assume that we'll have 3 to 6 animals slaughtered. That's already 3 endless. If I go with the roast numbers, that's 48 meat for the minimum of 3, which now is definitely the minimum. Plus any that may still spawn. Yep. Are you going to die before you reach home? So yeah, but that's 48 to 96 meat. If we get the maximum of 8, if we get the average here of monsters, animals, domesticated animals of like 10 to 12, that's 96 to what? 132? No, 134? 130. No, that's also wrong. Whatever. 128? I think 128. 128 meat. That would be great for my rations. Unfortunately, again, vegetables are still going down. Which means get more farms in. I mean, I do have the materials for that. Okay, bunch of people preparing to leave. So I hope we get some nomads to replace them. And looking at this, it seems very likely that I'll see what 100% corruption threat does. If it does anything. Which may very well be it doesn't. Martha Robot has grown up. The AI program has gone ahead full steam, I guess. Oh no, our friendly robot died. So 8, 7, 7. So that's already 2 domesticated today, unless we have already slaughtered some. We have already slaughtered at least 2. That, if I saw correctly, was also an antler who provided 16 meat. So I'm just gonna have to assume that 16 is the standard for everyone. Or for every type of animal. Also, while I'm not doing anything else. Brick road everywhere. Except maybe in the farms. I just realized I can't just hold this and move it around. And here, but not these two. This will eat up most, if not all, of my resources, but I don't really care. I wanted a full brick road city at some point, and this is a good opportunity. Also, there's just a corpse lying in the streets. I really hope that if he makes an update, if he makes another update, that it's like sickness and actual corpse disposal. But I guess it's probably just me who would want that. Because it doesn't really seem applicable to most cases in the game. If anything, I hope that it's more ways of making food or ways of speeding up animal breeding speeds. Those streets out here aren't even needed, but I'm gonna upgrade them anyway. Okay, these are just... This is just a waste of money at that point. Dismantle roads. Get rid of these. And then these aren't really in my area anymore. Get rid of that, and this, and this, as well as those. Okay, people have departed to Silver Coast once more. And now we're gonna use up all of our resources to build streets, which we are no longer needing. Rations, 249. However, there are still animals out here which we are catching currently. Troy free, Chris Fuegonazos. Fuegonazos. Why did you stop? Animation. Okay, so immigration is now basically full progress. The Doggo has joined. Bunch of people leaving for Silver Coast. And a bunch of nomads have arrived in the region. To replenish who have left. That does seem like to be one elder and I guess 8, maybe 9. Maybe 9 people coming in the path. So now the Waymakers have a lot of work in front of them. chest. We should still have... Just the amount of messages currently on the screen whenever they depart. Amazing. But that was everybody for today. So 84 more up to be sent. I don't know how many animals we domesticated today, but probably at least a few. Yeah, that was Avaros if I saw correctly. Tools, I'll always take those. What is actually the preferred tool for chefs? They don't use tools, okay. Hammers, nothing. Hammers. For builders, which are relatively important, and a lot of them. Axes for both carpenters and lumberjacks. And I think they also... axes are also used by... oh wait, pickaxes. And hammers, pickaxes, hammers and shovels. Farmers use hoes and shovels. Content to endure the farms. Fletchers use axes, so everybody who has to do with wood is using axes. The maintainers are also using axes for some reason. Not sure how exactly you're maintaining stuff with an axe or a pickaxe. That is probably more for clearing area, for clearing the tunnel. Pickaxes and shovels for the miners, makes sense. Nothing for the occultists, nothing for the organizers. Rangers, preferred tools, just literally all armored weapons. Stonecutters, pickaxes and hammers make sense. Toolsmith, hammers make sense. Thrashers, shovels also make sense. Quartermasters have nothing, and the waymakers, pickaxes, hammers and shovels also make sense. Initial dent has grown up. Rations are still going up, though slightly. We need more animals though. Which I don't know if there's any other way to increase the amount of animals spawning other than getting perks for it. If there is, I don't know it. And they have a massive area, so size of the area they can spawn is probably not really a factor, unless it is too small, which I think has been the case sometimes when I've played. Right, courier golems are leaving. Speaking of, that's fulfilled. The wood is not yet fulfilled. So everything except the wood is fulfilled. And the wood is probably 133 is currently on golems there. Instead of 150. So I don't think that's really all that much of a deficit. Right, I said I want more farms. Upgrade you. I don't think I need more farmers for these additional farms. Because I already have like 100. Like a quarter of our population is just producing food. More than a quarter actually, because the cooks also count. So I think it's fine. I hope it goes up. We definitely do not have a stockpile large enough to get us through winter. Like, not even close. So I want to leave before winter strikes so I can't forget about it. And care about the people that are gonna die here in agony. Upgrade the farm again, upgrade this farm. Though honestly, we will probably make it through winter based on motivate land holy potatoes on their own. That combination is probably the be all and all for making sure you don't starve. Which also makes me want to just like get rid of these rocks. Bunch of people died of natural causes. But yeah, I also recently bought a game, well not recently, it was ages ago, but I recently only started playing it. Which is honestly a problem I have, that I buy games and I don't play them for like 60 years before I start finally. Anyway, the game I bought is called .H, which seems like a kind of fusion between Rise to Ruins and Farlanders. Well, it mostly seems like Farlanders, mostly. I also kind of still want to play that game, but as with Farlanders, I am pretty sure that I will just restart every time something goes wrong unless I stream it. So I will probably start streaming that at some point in the future. That is a beefalo. No, that's not a beefalo. No, it is a beefalo. And the beefalo gives us 13 meat. I honestly expected otherwise. I don't know if there's a maximum of how many resources something can give and spots are taken up by the leather. I expected it to also be 16 or more. But less, I did not expect less. But if the leather takes up, I don't know if that works. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that's how it works. I hope it doesn't. Actually, just if you could just go ahead and get rid of those. Yeah, so I think currently we're mostly gated by the amount of waymakers we have, and I'm just gonna add a few. Keiko Peterson has grown up. Good. Can be a waymaker, or maybe a farmer, I guess. Question, do I need that many maintainers? Do I need any maintainers? Probably a few, but not that many. I'm not really using crystal and wood currently except to expand my farms, which is actually only wood. So I may be able to get rid of a few of those, so Let's set you down to 10, and let's set you also down to 10. The miners as well. Organizers, I think I can lose a few. The rangers I want to keep. Stonecutters and crystallers. I think I can actually lose like half of my crystallers. To add a few more other jobs. We are up to 273 rations. So I actually do feel like having more animal pens does increase the rate at which you can produce rations. If I look at this, I have come in at day 41, so this is, I'm pretty sure, when I bought 50. This is probably also where I bought. This was during no, this was during spring. Okay. Not sure. So 80, 20, 84 more to send, which is 3 days. The corruption threat will be full before that. No doubt about that. Speaking of food, I could also use some, if my stomach is to be believed. Which is a bit of an issue now that I know. So my kitchen is gonna be, my old kitchen is gonna be removed. Demonted? I don't know what you'd call that. Yeah, it's just gonna be removed on August 9th. And then the new one's coming in at August 10th. So, for approximately 2 days I'll have to order food, which I try to do less. Because it's expensive. But unfortunately it's gonna be the case. And then I'll have basically a business trip for 4 days. During which I definitely will not be able to stream. Unfortunately. I would like to not have that long pauses in there unless I have to. Like yesterday I tried to stream, but YouTube was fucked, so I couldn't. It was a bit annoying. I don't think these brick roads are gonna be finished before I leave today. They are gonna take a whole lot, actually up to 13 waymakers, so we will make progress, but not too much. Alistair Sakagami. A human child has been born. Alyssa Peralta. Upgrade you to Brick Road as well. And you. And this. And that. That's okay, that's actually not on road, huh? Oh well. Oh, so this isn't marked. This looks different from this area because this is marked that you can build a road here, but this is technically a wall, I guess. That tile. Calcium Pond. Calcium. Also not a name I'd want. Don't see any more ghosts. Hate that the rangers don't go hunt during the night. Oh, there's not really enough animals around to make it worth it anyway. Water Hare Krishna. Who names their child Water? What? And then we're gonna have a little break in our pen and paper group round because someone's on vacation, which leaves me more time during the weekend. But I honestly would rather spend the time playing pen and paper. Maybe we can use the time to stream a little bit something. I love how the KG provisioners just... I wonder why there's not kind of a hotel for the KG provisioners with the market. Why are they just sleeping on the floor? Are we really that bad of hosts? That did not get rid of an eerie vessel. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, first brick roads are finished. Tomorrow is definitely a no stream day, since I'm gonna out for a meal with my parents and my sisters and my younger brother. And we're gonna eat deer, which not my favorite type of meat. But it's what we have and it has to be eaten. I don't even know if I technically would consider myself liking deer. Or, not deer, is it called veal? I think it is. Yeah, definitely not my favorite. It's better than beef, but it's not really saying a lot. Okay, winter will arrive in 5 days. Again, we will definitely not have enough food to survive that. However, I noticed that the nomads are arriving very early today, and also the food went up. So, 183 vegetables, 27 in total. Food and water rate, 229. No, that was rations. 27. So food and water went up quite nicely. I still have about 1,600, 2,700 open slots for rations and vegetables, so I'm not gonna build a storage for them. Cora Perry's child died during childbirth. What a shame. Florence Yao, Peter Schwarze, Kathy Naftali, John Mulinar, Rain Orful, Michael Dorn. Unfortunately not Rogel. Bios Cyrus, Margaret Wilson, Bob Odenkirk, and Manana Aru. I need to check. I'm not really into React content most of the time, but what I really like reactions to is people looking at Warhammer stuff. Because I personally like the setting. And if I could, I would watch more of their shows, but I'm not gonna pay for that. So, I'm just gonna have to live with that. And read the books, I guess. But what I really like is watching people, watch If the Emperor Had a Text to Speech Device, because I love that series. I still don't like that it had to be discontinued, basically. Right, no more ghosts. At this point, I don't know if these two are bugged, because the last two ghosts that I revived did not remove these ED vessels. I don't know if the ghosts just hung around there because they died in that area. Courier has grown up, and then a bunch of people are preparing to leave. Also, it's gonna be a full moon tonight. Wonderful. No monsters. Actually, not wonderful, because I'm pretty sure that at full moon it's colder than usual, which means that we probably cannot grow food during this night. Let me also check. Animals domesticated yesterday 14. So 14 seems to be the new average. With a few discrepancies now and then. Yeah, they're all preparing to leave the village. It's gonna be 28 again, I don't even need to check. The large castle has been fully repaired. I didn't know it had damage. Now think about it, we actually go up in food while sending 30 rations to the next area per day, so we didn't go up 27, we went up 57. There are literally no workers in the armor smithy. Well, that's what the nomads are for. I really hope that the map doesn't just fucking implode when corruption threat reaches 100%. I hope that either nothing happens or it just says you win. But I guess it's probably that nothing happens. Well, Doggo. I also hate that the QB golems just do not get repaired at all. Maybe I just build a recombobulator up there because it's annoying. Also, I don't know why, but for some reason today when I started, the music seemed louder than usual. I don't know if that's actually the case, or if it's just due to my new headset. But that's why I turned it down a little bit in OBS. Not sure if the music is too quiet now. I have lowered the volume on my headset. So it is quieter for me, but I don't know if it's too quiet for YouTube now. Brick road is going forward. Actually a lot faster than I anticipated. The brick road, the cut stone and border. I don't know why they don't just call it a brick. I mean, I don't think it technically is a brick, but still. More brick road. All the paths need to be brick. I don't think I'll ever get all the path to be brick, simply because they make more path all the time. But at least the log the log path and the cobble log path, I can if possible just reduce to 0. I still wish there was just a convert all option for the roads. But can't have everything. What are you doing? Oh, you're departing, right? $28 rations. Did we not hunt today? Are there no animals outside today? Wait. I mean, there is a doggo. Again, or rather, still. I just realized they have to swim now all the way to the mainland, don't they? But I'll think about it. Wouldn't be surprised if they arrive basically very fatigued. Okay, so that's 84 in total departed. Well, not quite yet, but on the way to 84 total departed. And then we need 56 more to depart, which is 2 days. I don't think that's how you store. I don't think that's how you store access, but sure, go ahead. Don't think I've seen anything slaughtered today yet. And I haven't looked all the time, but I have checked now and then. Also, market. Buy 13 rations. Record is actually going a lot faster than anticipated it would. But they make more and more paths. It's incredible. Also, why are the farmers all living over here? And oh wait, they're just delivering resources. Wait, how many farmers are living in these houses? That's 2. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They should all live in these houses. Balthazar Bingley has grown up. Balthazar is honestly, Balthazar is a name that I personally think is kind of cool. That's a name I would probably give my child if I had one. No, everybody got spooked by lightning. Digger Keating has departed to Silver Coast. Calcium Bingley died of natural causes. Didn't have enough calcium, I guess. Should have drunk more milk. Give me a chest. Human elder. Okay, chest is there now. Okay, just stay over there then. I still do have some keys, so let's go ahead and open those. We are down we are massively down rations today, and I think it's because because not a lot of animals spawned today. Because again, I haven't seen anybody carry in animals. What was in the chest? 2 weapons. Technically speaking, tools, yeah, but no. Right, so I have that these use less energy per shot. So that definitely should help the next time in the next map. Clock has been known. What has joined the village? And okay, 1 clocker is immediately going to get slaughtered for a total of 8 meat. So clockers 8 meat, the other animals 16 meat, I guess. And then sometimes it's immediately processed into cooked meat, so I didn't catch it. That seems like okay numbers. Would kind of make sense that the clockers have less meat than the other animals. Though it also would make sense that the rows have less meat, because they are at least visually smaller. Welcome, Chiplet. The human child has been born. And Ernest the Beefalo has been born. Well, you just condemned someone to a death. Right, it appears. Okay, we are making vegetables. I think we are now at a stage where we make enough vegetables. Probably not for stockpiling, but at least it gets us over the days. At least it gets us over autumn. For stockpiling for winter, I'll probably need even more farms, but honestly, I can't be bothered at this moment. Diana Stark has been born. Another Nephilim human child. And Amy Wizard, the next Nephilim human child, has been born. Rations still down today, which isn't ideal. Corruption threat is nearly at capacity. I think that's probably happening during this night. Most of my resources are just down. Massively down because they're all getting tossed into the road. Still a bit weird to me that there isn't a lithium road. Alex Sulfate has become an ally of the Calcium clan. Actually, Sulfate clan. But I know that the original progenitor was Calcium Sulfate. I remember that name. This, and more brick here, and here, and here. This piece. There are 30 more cobble paths, 30 more log paths, and 24. Okay, they're getting demolished right at this moment. Right, this one. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Get rid of this one and these two. Don't need those. Don't need those. That should cover most log paths. Right, the log paths are going up from when they built from path to on the way from path to brick road. Have you shipped everything today? No, not all bricks. Yeah, we don't currently have enough bricks. Tatiana de Rosa has been born, that's a little bit more meat. And Susan is on the way with a mission. That is a beefalo called Goose. Yep. And gives this. Did we stop slaughtering goose? Okay, apparently we switched to the lower kitchen. Everything feels peaceful. Yes, it does. Okay, I think that corruption threat at maximum is just... it's at maximum now. It doesn't really do anything. So, yeah, two more nights, 2 more days. 2 more days to send. I'm actually a bit confused as to why there isn't a... like, if you lose to the corruption, it just tells you on the map, hey, you lost the corruption. A bit confused as to why there isn't a, you beat the corruption. Because, as we can see, it's not coming back. Place. Can we buy more food? No. Oh. Could buy vegetables, but those seem fine for the moment. 224 rations. So we didn't get a plus this time, unfortunately. 2 more days, that's about like, what, 50 minutes? 60 minutes? About that. Which would leave me at about 5 PM. It's fine. Thinking about whether I do a stream this evening after I've eaten. Probably not. Probably not, no. I do have time on Monday, which is gonna be Rogue Trader, I guess. I do have to use the time when I actually have a day off. Since I do want to do that in like 8 hour, in like 6 to 8 hour spurts. Luna Eaterhold has become another. I also just realized again that when I looked at the previous recording, the previous stream of Rise to Ruins to check uh, what episode I'm on, what part I'm on, that I remembered that I streamed up to midnight, and apparently no one cared, so maybe I can actually do longer streams. Again, I still don't know how, whether I am too loud for my neighbors. I haven't had any complaints yet, but doesn't need to mean that doesn't mean anything. We look. So I need. How many farms do I have currently? I have 21 farms. So I guess a farm per every 20 inhabitants, per every 20 population, and then what? I don't think the 4 clocker coops and animal pens are actually enough. If they do increase the amount of breeding of the animals, so what, maybe 1 per every 40, maybe 1 per every 50, which would leave me at currently like I need 8. If I want to maintain, if I want to store, I probably need more. Though actually looking at this, I think 1 per 100 animal pen wise should be fine. Due to, you know, hunters bringing in an actual additional animals for slaughter. So maybe 1 per 100, 1 of each per 100 population. We did go up slightly at some days, depending on how much the rangers brought in. So maybe 1 per 80, which would be like a farm for every 20, and then an animal pen and a clucker coop for every 4 farms. Could be the case. I think I'm just gonna mentally note that down. Okay, looking at this, I think we can conclusively say the corruption threat is at capacity, it's full, it's filled, and nothing happened. So that is great to know. However, it is also too cold to grow food. Which reminds me, I wanted to check media. So that is actually just tossing 2 rocks at this point. However, it's at the at about the same time, maybe like half a second difference. Yeah, about the same time, maybe half a second difference. And I guess it deals double damage, which still doesn't make it all that great. Doesn't increase the radius. Okay, so this one was not bugged. Get a dog back as well. And we have arrived at the too cold to grow food stages. Again, thankfully. I will be gone before winter strikes. Really, really frank. Curse Vela has grown up. We are still lacking a little bit. We are still lacking some workers. Quite a few, actually. Dangerously cold outside. 12 recently died. 9 villagers are confused. 9 are cold. 40 homes or animal farms have no food, which again is just straight up wrong. They have food, they're just not filled to the brim with food. However, the fact that the rations are going down even further is not very good. So, for the future, for the next one, I'm going to indeed try like a farm for every 20 population, and then a animal coop and an animal pen and a clucker coop for every 4 farms. So for every 80 population. That would mean that I'd start, because I generally start with like 10 farms, that would go up to 200, and then I'd have 3 clucker coops and 3 animal pens. Because I'd want always to go with the started population. So 2 up to 160, and then as soon as I'm over 160, I need one more. Or up to 240. A clucker has been born and condemned one of his kind to death. I just wonder what is lying over there, but yeah, I just tossed it there, didn't I? Recall. And Bowick Akka has grown up. Some died of natural causes, a wild doggo has spawned. That is way too much crystal. I'm pretty sure that the crystal grows faster than anything else, and it will at some point just take over. Child has been born, Sybil Stone and Camille Mogues has become an elder. Camille Mogues? I guess Mogues. Okay. Also thought about other games I could play. I do want to try various. There's a set of the Metroidvanias I would like to try, but as with other games, I get distracted and forget to play them after a while, which is actually kind of the only reason why I started this channel. Why I started streaming, so I'm constantly reminded that hey, you're still playing this game. Winter will arrive in 4 days. It is now, hopefully soon, warm enough again to grow food. Yeah, yesterday only 8 domesticated, so rations really suffered. Resources, food and water rate. Food still went up, probably thanks to vegetables. It is, okay, Lemming Pedersen has been born, John Colin has died. Okay. If the rations fall and we still provide enough food thanks to vegetables, it should be fine. Terrell Aigna. Did have a human child has been born. Rangers, I don't think rangers hunt during dawn. I think they hunt during midday. Hounds almost on the daytime, guards the village at night. We capture them and bring them back to it and says available buildings to host them. Gets bonus to defense and attack power. Honestly, the amount of bonus they get is irrelevant, because the second they actually get attacked by a high level monster, they just die. Duncan Jim has grown up. And we have our daily band of nomads coming in. Which appears to be... what is that? That's one elder. That appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with one child. Yeah. I think that's actually 5, so that would be 8 adults coming in, 1 child and 1 elder. And a wild beefalo that joined them for some reason. And then we have, once again, a bunch of people preparing to leave. But yeah, bunch of Metroidvanias I want to try. Or I want to play. Which again, I own some of them for like 4 or 5 years and have never played them. Which, honestly, seems like a problem I should work on. Well, I'm currently trying to do that. But yeah, among those are, what, Grime, Blasphemous, Salt and Sanctuary. Which is weird because honestly I don't like Dark Souls-like games, and those are very often compared to that. But then again, I think I bought them back when I thought I liked back Dark Souls games, before Sekiro came out and showed me that, yeah, the combat system in Dark Souls is actually just straight up fucking boring. Then again, I still bought Lies of P recently, which I should also play probably. Mainly because it was said that it is faster than Dark Souls, which yeah, honestly it's probably kind of hard to be slower than Dark Souls unless you're turn-based. And then again, I do like turn-based combats, at least more than Dark Souls. Rose Tarley has grown up. A bunch of people have prepared to leave the village, which is... it again, it says 12, it's more than 12. Just a cursory glance shows it's more than 12. Mayra Eigner has grown up, and Drusev, the Rose, has been born. Oh. And Jake is going to have to suffer for it. It provided 14 meat in this case. Unless someone immediately snatched 2. But I don't think they were that fast. However, somebody snatched the cooked meat here, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Jane Bennett, the farmer. Couldn't wait for like 10 seconds that they make it into rations, huh? Yeah, gonna have to keep that ratio in mind that I meant, and try to follow it the next time. So again, yeah, because it provides leather, I think, and I have no proof of that. Dr. Baldwin has grown up, by the way. I have no proof of that, but I think that Martha Baldwin and Johnny Baldwin as well. Rarity then. Rarity is also a name that I would not want. Rarity. Goddammit. I think that the animals, if they slaughter, the cluckers provide 8 units of something, which is only meat, and the other animals provide 16 units of something. But the beefalos are the only ones, I think, that can provide leather in addition to meat. Which would mean that they provide less meat, so they can provide leather. If my assumption is right there. Martha King has become an elder. Didn't even know she lives here. Grab the clocker. Lisa Stark. Okay, we have provided we have started departing to Silver Coast. One more group needs to leave. Which is gonna happen tomorrow. For now, not a whole lot not a whole lot of other things to do. Right, if you have, by the way, any suggestions of good games I could play, just tell me. I am looking for games, and honestly, it feels kind of easier to start a game on stream if it's been at least recommended like once. Kiko Peterson. Yeah, if a game has been recommended like once, then I at least have like, there is someone who thinks it's a good game, which makes it easy to start assuming that it's a good game. Feels a bit weird if you'd start a game and then you're like, it kind of sucks. Which I had for some games. Which was really sad because the game that I did start streaming and then I went, it's not that great. Yeah, I was kind of hyped for that for a while, but it is not as polished as because it's the game I meant is Wild Frost. It looked a lot like Monster Train. At least I feel it did, but it is not as polished. Well thought out, I think, personally. Jebra Lincoln has grown up. So, I think that's the entire group having departed. Oh, nope, 2 are still in the village, on their way to departure. Devin Keating, Rosario Keating, Kate Harikrishna. Eirkop Firach and Lauren Hill. And water has grown up. An apple has been born. Currently looking for a home. That was the wrong one. Thistle is gonna pay for it. And the antlers do provide. That was only 11. Is it dependent on how much health they have? Is it dependent on their health or their level or something? That could be possible. Sarah the Clocker has been born. Whoop. Harley the Clocker. Level 5 and 600 health. Level 5, 6 and provides. Apparently we have stopped slaughtering them. Yeah, used to be that the animals just run away the second they are on the block. Apparently they changed that. Yeah, you're not getting away. So level 5, 684 health, provided 7. Is it a meat for the clockers? A meat every 100 started health? I don't know. Maybe I should look it up. Or ask. Okay. Yeah, on normal days, rations are going up quite easily. Randy Wizard has grown up. yeah, the vegetables. So 20, 1 farm per 20 seems to be good for the vegetables. On the vegetable side, we are going not much, but slightly. Okay, not much. 140 per day. Oh yeah, we had minus 53 yesterday because we didn't really domesticate a lot of animals. I'm pretty sure we have today already domesticated more. I wonder if there are less animals during a full moon or a blood moon or something like that, or like any specific event. Well, during an eclipse we can't really go hunt because the rangers are out defending, or well, pretending to defend, hiding behind the towers but pretending to defend. Also, still wanted to play there's a series of games called Expeditions, which is basically turn-based combat, but with overland movement. Which technically is also turn-based, but whatever. I wanted to play those. The newest one is Expeditions Rome, which is I think the third they made. The first one was like Expeditions, I don't remember the name, but it was in it was basically after Columbus discovered, in air quotes, the New World, or the Americas. And then the Expeditions, that game is basically in the New World as Spaniards, which isn't the greatest. Could be worse, but isn't the greatest. And then the second was Expeditions Vikings, where you play, well, Vikings. And then the last one is the newest one I know of is Expeditions Rome. I don't know if there was anything in between. I kind of want to play those. The first one, Expeditions Columbus. Was it Expeditions Columbus? I don't remember. It's definitely a bit on the older side now. I remember because it's kind of brutal. Like your units will die really easily. I remember that. I remember that they die extremely easily. Rations are going up. I think we're already 30 rations up from our deficit at the start of the day. And as anticipated, not a whole lot has happened. But we have 130 we will have 140 people ready to start the new area. If I recall correctly, you get like 25 a day in the new area. So that would last me for 6 days. So 5 days 25 and then 1 day 15. But honestly, I do not want to calculate how much I'd have to send, that I send 28 every day and then 25 get in every day. Seems like a bit too much work. Tifa Atchison. Let me actually check how much. There are 150 bottles over there. 270 and 150. None. And 143 rations. Yeah, we couldn't fully fill that order on one day because the rations are mostly not in storage. They're mostly carried by people. I noticed that my treasure cubes are going down. And then not full because on some days we couldn't fulfill that order, right? But about 300 every resource seems okay. That seems completely fine. Regina Wizard. Maxwell Carbello has grown up. There's honestly not a lot to do if you don't need to build defenses. That's an antler. We should go grab that. It is evening though, so we probably won't, because as soon as it turns to dusk, they will focus on defending against basically nothing. Horses are restless, that doesn't really matter. Okay, we still have 2 animals around that could be slaughtered. Or we have 2 too much. Anybody gonna grab anybody? Oh, apparently I missed it. Yeah, apparently I missed it. Ro Peterson has grown up. Or Ro, as I would say. Which, fun fact, is German for raw. So, I guess I know what he eats. Brom Coons has become an owner. How's the food looking? So yeah, we got, I believe that's like 50 rations today. Which would be completely fine. Would offset this, not quite, because we sent 30 off. So I guess it wouldn't fully offset that. But at least partially. 3 banks of damage, 7 villagers recently died, yes, due to old age, so that's fine. Ordered some board games. Well, not really board games because they don't include a board. Maybe we'll play those tomorrow at our Easter meal. Or after our Easter meal. Ego Chong. Again, a name that kind of borders on child abuse. Because it's just, hey, would you like to be bullied in school? Napoleon the doggo has joined. What's my doghouse saying? Right, I need another one. Doghouse. Electric Keating and Arnold Keating have been born. Suspicious key. That's fair. Jared Nissen has grown up. Wild doggo. I don't know if the wild doggos... I don't know if there is like a set number of animals that spawn per day, and the doggos take away one of those slots, or if they have a separate pool, if they have like a separate rate. Ah, loot box. So that's 3 antlers up here. We're gonna go grab those tomorrow. Upgrade the doggo house to established. Abident has grown up. Mark Poots, the Nevelum human child, has been born. Which box did we open? This one. Adds a bunch of bandages and heal potions and water bottles. That's fine. It's a recovery chest. So, I will, after everybody has departed, after all 140 are on the way to the new, basically land, to the main continent, have started swimming through the channel. I'm gonna stop for today. It's gonna still take a few minutes. I can actually just harvest this entire... Oh no, wait, I don't want to harvest this entire. Because I want to keep this area out of... I want to make sure that our influence doesn't reach out there. So that this area is outside of our influence. So 225 minus the 30 we got, so we definitely went up like 30 rations. Doggo. Control then deployment. It's really weird how basically everything down here is, yo, these people had sex. I don't know why that's the case. Oh, I think at this point I can just do it at half. It was more relevant back when it also showed, hey, your wall has been destroyed, you might want to look at that. But otherwise I think this setup basically with the lamps in the wall is fine. This lamp I don't actually think is necessary. Or these. I use these lamps to build this, but if I don't need to build that far down, then it's not really that necessary. Come back, my dog. Ivy, the doggo. Ernest, the beefalo. Two different luckies. There's a wild doggo over there. There's a tame doggo over there. I see 2 antlers, 3 antlers, and that's a clocker. And over there we have a beefalo. And over there we have another beefalo. So that's already 6 animals. Now 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so that's definitely already a good amount of animals for the next day. To get more rations in. Food and vegetables are still going up very nicely. It would probably not be enough for winter, but now I know. Now I at least have another like point of another assumption, an assumed ratio at which I can build the food structures. I don't know how many kitchens I'm gonna need for that, for the animal pens and cockacoops. I think 6 may be too much. Alright, autumn, days 47. I still see 4, 5, 6, 7 animals around. Those are doggos. I don't count those because we do not eat them. Actually, I now see 8 animals around. Earthquake, the ground is angry. Well, all of my buildings are max health. Shouldn't really be an issue. I don't even know where it's it's happening over here. Yeah, the earthquake doesn't really do damage to my workers. It mainly damages the buildings and the golem. It does deal damage, but so little that it literally does not matter. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's rocks the earthquake setup. 6, 7. But it will be more during the day. Are you talking about Luigi? How was the ration? Resources, food and water. 393 up, vegetables 389, and rations 10. But again, I'm shipping off 30 of those, so technically 40, which is completely acceptable. I think at this point, maybe, I don't know. It seems to be stable. I mean, it is definitely acceptable by the simple fact that we produce more than we consumed. So, by that metric alone, we have produced an acceptable amount of rations. It is not enough to get us through into the... Well, our water is leaving us. We have 3 more days to live. Been recently watching, or some time ago, I should get back to that. Watching videos just of like cave disasters where people get lost and die in caves. Not sure why. Kind of interesting. Has reinforced me in my idea to never go cave diving. Or diving just in general. Or caving just in general. And cave diving just no, because both of them. Or mountain climbing. Mountain climbing also probably a no. Okay. Liz Iron found the sun. And Sharon Iron found the sun. We found our smiths for the next map. Michael Dawn, Roberto Guerrero, Oren Rumberger, René Robot, Ida Bronzino has become another, didn't leave. And René also doesn't leave, it's just been born. We have lost some cooks. Yeah, I don't think 6 kitchens are necessary, because the time they spend in the kitchen... That was 16 meat. No, it was actually more than 16 meat. But I didn't pay attention on level I wanted to check out, but I forgot. Also, is the brick road done? I did not expect that to be finished today. But apparently the brick road is done. Ah, impressive. Truly impressive, Mr. Waymaker. Gates Sakagami has been spawnborn. That was 18. I saw an 18 and we already had some rations, so that was probably more. So yeah, it is not just a set amount based on animal. There's some other formula in there. Duke Beefalo has been born. These two have 8 each. And he's coming in to grab Ikis. Now Ikis has... what do we have? 498 health. And is level 2. And it gives us... that was 13 meat. Band of Nomads has arrived. I also checked it had 166 strength, so I don't think that's the metric. Maybe it's like 3 times its health for beefalos. Okay, we now have 7 there, so something got slaughtered. That seems to have been like 17. And we've also grabbed all the animals today. Zemek, Miller, Fubar, Karen Neal, Henry Crawford, Helen Hartzler, Baden Peralta has left. Marco Ternea, Renway Tarley, Naruto Okage has joined the village, of course there's a Naruto Tenagam. Chris Kankuro, Water Hari Krishna, oh shit, our other water has left us. Roberto Guerrero, Spiral Robot, Patrick Baelish, Vietnam. Dianita Stark, Jenny Baldwin, Anne von der Sun, Simonetta, Bolton, Ego Chong, Block, Jack Regator, John Sakagami, Lincoln Morgus. Somebody died, but I don't know who because the messages take ages. Carol Jones Child, okay. Unfortunate. Fernando Adorno has left. Bob Gibbs has joined. Jennifer and Rumberger have left. And that's all of them. Rations are going up, so unless it's winter, this city is basically safe. Our migrants are on the way to settle new areas. Which I will do next time. I don't know when that will be. Probably not as frequent as it was before I finished, because I want to make sure that I have time to wait for the next update. No idea how long that will take, but probably a while. If I recall correctly, it's just a single death, so... I think? Not sure. Not sure. But if, then yeah, let's give him time. I assume we won't have that many points. Actually, more than I anticipated. Gonna have build that next time, and then next time established here. And as mentioned, here we have basically a split. I assume I'm gonna go to the left. Not entirely sure yet, but we have basically a large area back here. Cut that off, have a large area back here for animals to spawn. And maybe probably go back here for the wall. or wall of this outside. I'll see. I'll see. For now, I hope you have a nice weekend. I hope you have a nice Easter, if you celebrate it. And goodbye.